What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on Jasmy as it will not quit pumping. Make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
So just to give a little recap, this was Jasmy in my previous video. It was trading at just under 1.5 cents, and I started to project out a bull flag. Fast forward to the current Jasmy chart, and we broke out all the way up to just under 3 cents. So had you guys simply bought Jasmy at this time, you could have made up to 85% gains in 5 days, which are absolutely incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll go deeper in the Jasmy chart at the end of the video, and there are some things that you need to see, so make sure you stay tuned. So Jasmy is currently trading at a price point of just over 2 cents. Now what's cool to see is that their market cap has gotten back above 1 billion. It's currently sitting at 1.1 billion, which ranks 93rd among all cryptocurrencies. And then their circulating supply is 49.2 billion out of a max supply of 50 billion, which is about 98.6% in circulation. Now if you guys are looking to trade Jasmy, I recommend using Binance or Coinbase. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. But now that Jasmy is starting to pump a lot and we're starting to get a lot of new investors, I want to talk about the Jasmy all-time high on CoinMarketCap, which says it's $4.99 and it's down 99% since then. Now, what you need to understand about this is that there were significantly less Jasmy tokens in circulation. Just to show you what I mean, if you look at the all-time chart on Jasmy, it looks absolutely terrible. It looks like a flat line. However, if you click on it from a market cap standpoint, Jasmy is actually not that far from all-time highs. And just by looking at the chart, you can tell it is completely different. Again, back when Jasmy reached these levels, there was probably like 1 or 2 million Jasmy tokens in circulation rather than 49 million. So my point is, just don't judge Jasmy based on its all-time chart. It is significantly deeper of a project than just that. But now we'll go ahead and take a look at the JasmyX account, which has 110,000 followers. And they just reposted Hara on March 4th. It was an honor to host with you all. Hopefully we can host more events in the future. Thanks Ethereum Denver for a very nice meetups. And if you guys have watched my channel in the past, you know I like when Jasmy or any project for that matter attends events. Because the reality of the crypto market right now is that it is heavily driven based on hype and speculation. And one of the best ways to build hype around your project is to actually get the name and technology out there. So this is very exciting to see. And then they posted on March 2nd. Recently, there has been an increase in communities and accounts impersonating Jasmy and Janction. While there are several communities related to Jasmy, there is essentially only one Jasmy and Janction community. And I'm going to be completely honest, after you spend enough time in crypto, it's usually pretty easy to tell what's a scam and what's not. But to that same point, there are some scams that are getting even more advanced, so always be careful. But other than that, they haven't really posted much since my last Jasmy video. So now I'll go ahead and hop into some macro news that could affect Jasmy's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Jasmy. So this is Watcher Guru's X account. And they just reposted 8 hours ago that BRICS announces creation of independent payment system based on cryptocurrency and blockchain. And in case you guys somehow thought crypto was dying, here's more evidence that it's not. And 10 hours ago, Ethereum hit $3,700, which is obviously extremely bullish to see. And then they posted 12 hours ago, $105 million worth of Bitcoin shorts liquidated in the past 24 hours. And as I always say, who doesn't love a nice short squeeze? And then just 15 hours ago, Bitcoin reached $68,000. Now, what's interesting about this is if you go to Bitcoin on CoinMarketCap, it says the Bitcoin all-time high is $68,789. But then if you look at it on TradingView, it says 69,000. So at this point, I'm not entirely sure what the all-time high of Bitcoin is, but either way, we are extremely close. And at this point, it seems like there's a fairly high likelihood that we reach it before the Bitcoin halving. And then I also want to show you this video on March 1st. I've showed it in my last several videos, but not a Jasmy video. So Bitwise Chief Investment Officer says Bitcoin could reach 100,000 to 200,000 or higher in 2024. There's too much demand and not enough supply.
If you were to say it's going to go up, where do you think it's going to go?
Absolutely.
And describe exactly why.
Yeah, sure. At the start of this year, in December, we actually published our 2024 predictions. And we said that Bitcoin would trade to new all-time highs above $80,000 a coin. Based on what we're seeing in our ETF and these other ETFs, I think we have to revise that upwards. It could be 100,000, it could be 200,000, it could be higher than that. There's simply this massive supply-demand dynamic going on, net new demand, and a fixed supply, and actually a reduction in new supply coming up in April with the halving. Sometimes investing is complex, sometimes it's easy. With Bitcoin right now, it's just about supply demand, and there's too much demand.
Now, as I've said in my previous videos, is 100,000 or 200,000 guaranteed? Definitely not. But at this point, there truly are a lot of people who are starting to realize that Bitcoin has a capped supply of 21 million. There will never be more than 21 million Bitcoin. So as long as there is demand, I do not see any way that Bitcoin does not continue to grow in value. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. But while we're on X, you guys should come over and give your boy a follow at Crypto Now or Never. I post on here pretty much every single day, and I'm constantly calling out opportunities that I'm seeing in the market. So I think you guys might get some very useful information. And then if you guys actually wanted to take it a step further, I have a private Discord through Patreon. And at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers: a general Discord / trader tier, an exclusive tier, and then a VIP tier. But there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, this is going to give you guys closer access to me, and you guys are going to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. And just understand, a lot of these cryptos are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap. They're the kind of cryptos that could absolutely explode during this bull run. Just to show you guys some of the gains we've been making. For example, yesterday I posted Octavia and we made 15% in 20 minutes. Posted another buy alert for M&D and made 103% in 6 days. Mora Games 106% in 3 weeks. GOQ 265% in 3 weeks. AGI 567% in 1 month. And the reason I said M&D again is because I had posted it previously and we made 602% gains in 11 days. Just to put this in perspective, if you invested $10,000 in 11 days, your $10,000 would have been over $70,000. Which are absolutely incredible gains, and you cannot make those kind of gains outside of crypto or outside of microcap gems. So if this sounds like something you guys might be interested in, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage, and it's also in the description of the video. And I do also have my X account linked here, but I'd love to have you join. Now, for the final part of this video, I'll get into some technical analysis. So this is Jasmy on the daily time frame. Now, the reality of Jasmy is that it has been going parabolic. And oftentimes, when you see a parabolic move, you're going to want to flag out Jasmy, especially if you missed out on a Jasmy trade initially. So in this case, I would start drawing Jasmy in some sort of a bull flag pattern. And ideally, as this bull flag would start to fill out, the RSI and Stochastics would start to reset. Now, in this case, the Stochastics have already reset. But then the 21-day moving average would start creeping up and price action could get a bounce off of it as a support level. And we then could get another explosive move up. However, the one thing that is making me question a Jasmy retracement at the current moment is the hourly time frame. So if you zoom out on the hourly time frame, we are actually forming a massive falling wedge. And falling wedges break out 68% of the time, and this falling wedge in particular has a measure move to just under 3 cents. Now, is this guaranteed to play out? No, it is not. And again, based on the daily time frame, realistically, we should get a little bit of a retracement. We have went parabolic. However, just understand the smaller time frames on Jasmy do want to pump right now. But now lastly, we'll take a look at Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. And the first thing I'm seeing on Bitcoin right now is that we are about to smash all-time highs. We are at 68,755. Now, what will be interesting is whether or not we have a double top. We need to close a candle above this previous all-time high. And in case you guys didn't notice, this is Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. But either way, similar to Jasmy, if you just look at the chart, Bitcoin realistically could use a pullback. Now, I don't really want to start drawing out a flag on Bitcoin right now because I don't necessarily think it's done pumping. But whenever Bitcoin does reach its top, you're probably going to want to start drawing it in some sort of a flag. And then you might have a much better idea of when it's going to break out again. But regardless, this has been an amazing ride. It was only just this bear market when people were saying Bitcoin was going to zero and it was trading at 15,800. But now the tables have completely turned. But also, as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So just understand crypto is still an extremely volatile asset class. Anything can happen.